When I finally began to regain consciousness, I had to relearn the basics all over again, like eating, walking, talking, and even standing up. I could do absolutely nothing of what I used to do so easily and regularly. After 3 months in the hospital and more than a dozen operations that included 3 brain surgeries, I was finally able to go home. And that's when the real hard work began. But through it all, I could still see myself playing again, running again, hitting again. I may not have been able to run, let alone walk at first, but it was always on my mind. The accident left me with different pain throughout my body and restricted movement and tightened up my core. It took me 3 years to get back to playing, and the ultimate goal of being great again still isn't in sight. However, it's not completely unattainable. I honestly didn't think this first step would take 3.5 years, but I also believe that starting is the hardest part. Now it's a matter of tweaking and refining my skill set. I've had to rebuild and reinvent much of my skill. I love baseball since I was a little kid, and that's what motivated me in my recovery and gave me the will to go on, no matter how long a road it was. I couldn't let this accident beat me and stop me from ever playing again. It would be a perfectly valid excuse, but I couldn't settle for it. Baseball was everything to me, and I would play it again. Unable to walk on my own, I first used a wheelchair. I finally learned to walk again after months of therapy, but couldn't even begin to try and run. I returned to school in the fall, and within a year graduated from CW Post. But it took 2 more years of physical therapy to finally be able to run. In addition to physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech, and vision therapy, I started to train with numerous people, running coaches and hitting coaches. I worked non-stop. I was going to the gym 5 days a week and running as much as I could every day. I wanted to beat the odds. When I was first injured, doctors gave me only a 20% chance of survival. To me, once I survived, I had my sights set on more seemingly insurmountable odds. I knew what I wanted to do. No one and nothing was going to stop me. To date, I've had 20 surgeries and will have another next month. To say it's been a difficult journey is an understatement. I continue to push myself regardless of the pain I felt throughout my body. And that's my message to you today. Every survivor in this room today has lost something, and I'm here today to prove that to you that no matter what kind of loss it is, you must push yourself with perseverance and devotion. When you decide you want something, go for your dreams, regardless of how much work it is, how hard it is, or how many people tell you you can't do it. Just do your best to try to imagine yourself where you want to be. Try envisioning reaching that proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. Don't let anything stop you when you're working towards your goal. I think that in some cases, if you want something bad enough and the odds are stacked against you, tunnel vision might be necessary. If you want that goal bad enough, there should never be anything that comes before it. My dream was to play again, and that's what motivated me. Whatever your dream is, big or small, should motivate you throughout your life. Try to surround yourself with people who support you and have similar interests at heart. In my case, it was athletics, but it could be anything else that you're interested in. Everyone faces obstacles in their lives, but you can't let an obstacle stop you from pursuing your goals. You can overcome almost anything if you put your mind to it. I did it, and so can you. The fact that I'm standing here talking to you today is proof that anything is possible if you focus and persevere. I'm proud to say that because of my hard work and the support of my family, I was back on the team in Post this past spring and was given sporadic opportunities to pinch hit. In my second plate appearance this season, my second 3.5 years, I walked to the plate. It felt strange, not only because I hadn't done it in so long, but it sort of felt like I had never left, like I had done it the day before. Incredibly, I managed a single. Even though it was obvious to me that there was plenty more work to be done, I can't describe the feeling I felt as I rounded first. was better than any of the home runs I hit in the past. It was as if all the work I'd done and the time I had spent over the last 3 years had led to this. This summer I've gotten around 10 more hits, but I'm still not where I want to be. So I'll continue to work hard, continue to push myself. I will keep playing in hopes of continued progression, or until someone or something makes me stop. Like me, I know you can do anything you set your mind to do if you want it bad enough. I'm proof of that. In closing, I'd like to quote Vince Lombardi. The real glory is being knocked to your knees and then coming back. That's the real glory. That's the essence of it. Thank you for inviting me to speak here today. I hope that my story will inspire you to keep pursuing your dreams and aspirations. Big or small, I wish you all good luck in pursuing whatever it is that you dream.
I know some of you folks may have questions. Do not call them out. Raise your hand, and we'll call you one at a time. I know, Tricia, you wanted to ask. Okay.
Determination, yeah. It's all about determination and will.
Okay, Adriana.
You have to go straight to continue. Can I talk about my
Well,
accident?
not at any length, but
No, only I'm telling something.
she's saying that you have strength also.
I had my accident at 10 years old. I was 37 days in coma, and after I had to start all over again.
Oh, it was like looking at a baby again.
Walking, talking, being, see with my eyes, everything.
I know all about it.
Levesta, you wanted to say something? Go ahead, Levesta.
Yes. So you were talking, you said you got the ball, you got home. You don't remember when you got it, but you remember your baseball career, right?
Well, I see stats. The 2007 season, the one I talked about,
Uh-huh.
I don't remember it. It's like it never happened.
You
I have
got
the
long
ball, I
and
have
short
that.
term memory loss.
I have that. I have the different awards, different accolades, but nothing really in my mind. It
Right,
was
okay, thanks.
Ellen?
I want to go to school in the fall,
Okay.
in September, and I don't have confidence. Can you give me some kind of...
Julio, you wanted to ask a question?
Do you?
How is he going to give you confidence?
It's easy.
His story-
It's easy. I meant his story
Right.
will give me
Oh,
confidence.
his story will give you confidence. Okay. Good. Julio?
Have short-term or long-term memory loss.
Say it again?
Have short-term or long-term memory loss.
Long term, long term. There was both for a while, but my short term memories improved drastically.
That's her story.
I know.
She's going to take it from you later. Okay. Michelle? Michelle wants to know what your last name is and if you're interested in a young woman. Joe there. Okay, Tracy. Oh wait, shh, you can't hear the other questions. Okay. Good.
How many years were you on the baseball team?
I post.
How-
I was going into my senior year, so I played freshman 12-3.
Joe?
How long did it take them to get up and start walking?
I was in the coma for around a month, and then it was wheelchair and physical therapy. I was at Jamaica Hospital, Jamaica Rehab, and a lot of walking with first a walker, then crutches. And I remember the first date I walked without. It was my birthday party on June 21st, 2008. That was 4 months, and I was walking without. It It wasn't good, it wasn't perfect yet, but I was walking without support and assistance.
That was good.
Alice?
Yeah, very good.
I would just like to say that I'm praying for you and that you will be on the Mets.